Forgive me, I'm a little early now. Do I want to? Yes, I want to do this. Eh, eh. There we go. The lighting's a little weird. That's better. Come on in. Come on in. Taya, here's a hug. Caffeine and sarcasm, here's a hug. Kimberly, D. Lopez, Ange, SC, hi Faye, Travel Glam Life, Shantae, Carmen, Trish, Shanna, Anita, Judy. I'm giving everyone a virtual hug. So let's pretend we're all meeting in real life in a nice cafe, nice together, and we're gonna chill. We're just gonna do a little bit of a chat, and most importantly, fam, I want to check in and make sure that we're hanging in there and we know that we have each other. Yes. Oof. Oh, I gotta take off these glasses. Hey, Shine. Hey, Shine. I'm gonna move that over. Ugh. My light source is coming from this angle, so it's very strange. From Austria. Hello, Andrea. Taya, I agree. I agree. So I don't want to specifically talk about Ms. Rona because I think we're all overwhelmed with the daily updates. We know what's going on. What we can talk about is how we can strategize and make this a little better, right? So one standout strategy tactic I want to, yes, Leela Palette, I want to talk about is the small businesses that we have to support and to check your local businesses out to find out if they're selling online, if they're able to offer up gift cards of some sorts, because I know a lot of local businesses are now offering gift cards online. So if we can't necessarily go there right now, we can go there at a future time. And I think that'll be really helpful, and know if any businesses are still in fact open. Like my local coffee shop is open, but not but just only for takeout and delivery, right? Hey Heidi, your first chat. Welcome to the squad, friend. Welcome. So that's really important to know. And I mean, my IG has been like bumping up with IG lives up the foofa. So thanks, Southern Yankee. Thank you for watching my Mented Cosmetics video. Let me see here. Question. Which yoga pose helps deflate a panic attack? I had a big rolling one day and I had to call my therapist. Well, I don't think there's a specific pose. The only thing I would say is to sit down and to count your breaths, because what you're looking to do is to lessen your sympathetic nervous system, right? That's the fight or flight response. To lessen that and to stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest, your recovery. Counting breaths will help induce that a lot more so than a specific pose, right? Because even if you are in a pose, you still have to breathe in it to engage that relaxation. Yeah? This light's driving me nuts. I don't like it. But I have to stick with it because my other light is in my living room for my Super She videos. Let me see here. Oh no, too bright. Too bright. Nope. Of course, Sally, anytime. I thought I had 3 on here. I guess I don't. Oh, there it is. I think I got it. Okay, that's a lot better. That's what I was looking for. Now we got it. Trish says, I took an anxiety management course. One thing is called slow exhale. You breathe out very slowly, breathe in normally. Right. So I do this sometimes after class, that you take a deep breath in, you hold, and you exhale for 10, 9, 8, or maybe if it's 10 is a lot, is very high, you can start at a number that feels comfortable. Hey Denise, what's going on? And then you can work your way up from there. You could also do breathe in for 5, hold, exhale for 5, hold empty. Or you could do 6. You could breathe in for 6, hold full, the breath full for 3, exhale 6, and hold empty. You want to try it? Let's try it. Okay, I'm going to do a 6 breath, okay? If you need to do this at any time, what's going on, Tanya? Say hi to the squad for me. If you're feeling a little, this is what you got to do. You breathe in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold empty, 3, 2, 1. And repeat the cycle over and over again. And it kind of puts you might stray or you might count still subconsciously and just keep that pattern going. And that can be very helpful if you need to lessen your anxiety, or just if you're feeling the energy is misplaced and you can't relax. That's a great way to help with the relaxation. You seem a little P8. Hi, Mr. P8. Hi, Mr. P8. Sharon, our squad captain. Yes, that's a great way to incorporate deep breathing. Hi, T. Napahead and Hope is in the house. Hi, friends. So happy you're here, my love. Everyone say hi to Auntie T. Say hi to Auntie T. Hi, T. I'm such a bad Patreon. I'm terrible at reading, which is something I can work on during this time. But I find that the day just, where okay, let's talk about time management when you have a lot of time on your hands and you're trying to navigate all of it. Because now that we're at home, and I just want my heart to go out to those who are unable. Carmen, thank you so much. You are so kind. I appreciate you beyond and beyond. If you're unable to work at home and you are very stressed out, maybe there are different tasks that you wanted to take on. Maybe there are different projects, but I know it's hard to be creative when you are financially stressed out, which is really, I think, the heart of it all, because you could think about a million things to do, right? I mean, I'm sure everyone has something fun they want to do, but with the thought of where's your next paycheck coming, it's hard to be at home and just fill up your time with other things, which is why I tell myself, Alicia, I know you love makeup. You got to save more, because when stuff like this happens unexpectedly, I mean, it always is in the cards because it's inevitable, right? But when all these things happen, that's why I always should have a nest, so that if I can't work or I don't know when my next paycheck is coming, but it's hard. These times are really hard. Like, as much as people want to save, if they're not making enough money to pay their bills and to also save, yes, Taya, this is the rainy day, then it's awfully hard. Like, there was a time where, as much as I wanted to save, and I could have, because I could have bought a lot less makeup and used that money to save, the amount of money that I probably could have had now is disgustingly large, and I don't even want to think about it, because I get upset at myself thinking, hey, Alicia, if you probably just didn't buy all those things, you probably could have been fine. But we live and we learn, right? Don't dwell on the past, just learn from your mistakes. So this going forward, I always try to do that. Now is a great time to work on passion projects, make art, sing, dance, write, rest, reflect. Yes, Steve, I agree. That is the time. Now is the time. And it's kind of crazy, because you don't want to, people, I guess, are afraid to get into their head because these are very tumultuous times, and weird is bizarre. This is something I have never undergone in my lifetime. And I know I'm only 35, but when you read about these things and you see them in movies, it's like, and it's happening in real life, you're like, whoa, whoa. And you get the emails about the retail locations are closing and everything. It becomes very real. But at the end of the day, we can worry without being panicked, right? So we can worry, we could be cautious, we could be careful, but at the same time, we still have to remain calm and take it one step at a time. Yes, but Carmen, getting up there. Sharon, I believe so. That makes sense. All malls are closed, considering that the major retail giants like Nordstrom, Sephora, Macy's, they're closed. Selfridges, they're closed. It's also that we could keep this contained. Uh-oh. Toya, what's going on with your tummy? Oh, okay. Kika, thank you for saying that, because the toilet paper thing is ridiculous. Because the essentials are not closing down. There's not going to be a shortage of supply. I mean, there's a shortage of supply now because people are hoarding their butts off. But, I mean, you're not going to get the dumps when you get the Ms. Rona, right? Unless you get a really bad stomach virus. But it's ridiculous. Like, what are people thinking? And the overloading of food, like, okay, I'm going to tread carefully with this. This is not a great time to eat junk. And I'm not shaming anyone. Listen, I love my chocolate croissants. I love my cherry chocolate scones. I love my treats. But when we are trying to fend against a thing, because demonetization, you want to make sure your gut is healthy and your immune system is at its best. Okay? Hi, Don. Thelma says, I think many people remember the gas and toilet paper shortages that occurred in the 70s. The baby boomers remember it well. That is true. And maybe there is some trauma tied to the hoarding that's going on right now. Yes, and listen, if you have, for the people who have digestive issues, I totally understand why you need the backup, right? Because if you undergo that on a daily basis, then yes. But for those who are fine, really, like, do you need a 200 rolls of toilet paper for your own booty hole? No. And you should be using wipes anyway. I mean, come on. Do you know what is happening with the trainers and staff at Equinox? Their update a few days ago said they are committed to their well-being, whatever that means. I honestly don't know. That is a great question. I think because for me, I teach classes, so I'm paid per class. I think we're all waiting to see how independent contractors are, if we are being included in this stimulus package. For trainers, I think it's the same thing. I don't really know. We're all like still on standby. I can email my regional to, yeah, Carmen, Wipe Squad for sure. I can email my regional to ask, but hopefully, I mean, in terms of the hourly staff, I think they might be getting a check, but we don't know what's happening with trainers. If anything, trainers could probably FaceTime their clients. But still, I mean, that's not sustainable income and reliable. Exactly. If you need to wash your bum, hop in the shower, okay? Just clean the cheeks. Did you get Cambridge? Cambridge Happy Bunny, did you get any updates on how the memberships are going forward? I know I read the letter. Because they only say they were closing, but they really didn't touch on how they were handling the memberships at this time. Lydia says, worried about delivery drivers and Uber Eats. Yes, they have strict protocols as to how they're delivering these items, that they don't come in contact with the customer, that they leave it at their doorstep or what have you. But who knows, maybe they do want to work. It's a tough conversation to have, because despite the dangers they put themselves in, maybe they want to take these precautionary measures anyway and still have some work in their agenda. Yeah, and if you wear gloves, if you leave the items at a said doorstep or something, maybe I would, if I had an actual home, I would put up like a bench or something outside my door, not so they don't put on the floor, so you could put the food on there and then go. Yeah, Las Vegas shut down, casinos are shut down, major economic blow. Jess asks, with all this working from home, online lessons, and constant entertainment, I wonder if we'll have telecom issues. I think the internet providers are really stepping it up because they know how much the usage is just going to skyrocket. Andrea says, in Vienna, Austria, delivery services still work. They help our restaurants to survive this crisis. Right. So fortunately, a lot of businesses, although you can't sit and eat, they do still allow delivery, and that is still a means to support your local business. Even though you can't eat there, you can still order from there if you feel comfortable doing so, for sure. Oh my gosh, Linda, I went wild with the Nordstrom sale. This is such a bad time to spend money, but so did I. I couldn't help myself. It was bad. I was talking about the fact how when you are when you're anxious already and then retail therapy opportunities come along, it's so hard to not do it. I'm not saying that we should, but boy oh boy. And I was like, put the phone down. Put the phone down. Right, Sharon. Finally, after undergoing a crisis, Sephora decides to do free shipping. Oh my gosh. And we have to follow your lead for sure. And all the retailers are coming out with these sales, and we just have to say, no, fam. No, 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 no. I get it. It's hard to say no. I get it. Listen, I'm saying no to a lot of things, like snacks and everything. The food thing also is crazy. But I've lessened my snack intake for the last couple of months, so I've taken control over my cravings, so it's not as bad. Crystal, you got 20% off. Sephora's real trying. They are really trying. I couldn't even get, even if I wanted to get the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate, they didn't have my shade. Those Tom Ford products were flying off the shelves. Flying. Let me tell you. If you weren't quick on some of those items, they would be gone. Gone. A lot of stuff was on sale at Nordy's and Neiman Marcus too. Woo! Oh, you know what? I wanted a Surratt. I wanted the Surratt Dewdrop, but I was too late. A lot of the shades were already sold out. I think by the time I logged on, they only had 3 shades available in the Surratt Dewdrop. Yeah, Giselle, the Neiman Marcus having the sale. Oh, they had the sale on the Hourglass. Oh my god. Hi, Sophia. Come on in. Come on in. Ooh. Nordy started carrying Surat for a little bit. They're carrying everything, and it is dangerous. Dangerous. I don't think we're underestimating. I think we're very well aware this is just to kind of unwind and connect with each other virtually. Which is why, I mean, we're very much well aware. That's why I think we're doing this, because we know how serious it is. Thank you. Thanks, Tanya. I appreciate you. That Nordstrom at Columbus Circle, I avoid going to that neighborhood, because if I am in that neighborhood, I will just stroll in and I'm like, get out of there. Get out of here, Alicia. There's nothing for you here. Get out of here. Walk away. Sophia, I'm happy you missed the sale, because we don't need any more sales. It's too much. Shannon, don't freak out. We just have to be careful. We have to do what we can so this could move on to the next phase. Oh, what products I'm using, you ask? What did I use? Thank you, T. Thank you for the thumbs up reminder. I use Dior Forever Skin Correct, and I use a drugstore for the highlighter. Shall I get it? It's right here. The Skin Lights in 201 Daybreak. That's what I used on my highlight today. And I actually spoke about this in a few chats back, where people were like, you know, don't turn into a drugstore channel, Alicia, which, no, nothing wrong with drugstore, but I wanted to take the chat time to mention some of my drugstore favorites at the time, and this was one of them. I really like this highlighter. I think it's actually a favorite amongst many, as I saw this particular item on a lot of thumbnails, which leads me to assume that it is. Oh, thanks, Taya. I appreciate you. I might mention them in a favorites video, or, you know, who knows? I mean, I have plenty of time for content ideas now. Karina, welcome. Hello. Toya, it's a pretty highlight. I really like it a lot. Oh my gosh, Bonnie, I have to watch Jen's video. It seemed her thumbnail pretty much aligns with my sentiments about the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. It's just a lot of junk. And that's nothing against Ulta. I just feel there's a lot of junk in the beauty space already that you just gotta block and ignore. Really, Taya, I'm trying the ABH mascara. It's major volume and length, but it's a little flaky. I'm still on my L'Oreal Lash Paradise. That's my current fave still. Oh, question from Mary Hudson. I just bought some cream shadows from Sydney Grace, but can't figure out what brushes are best for application. Any suggestions? Maybe I would say undyed natural bristle, which they're white bristles, or synthetic. That will probably help. And also maybe if you put it on the back of your hand to smooth out the texture first before you go on your lid, that will probably help as well. L'Oreal The House. Karina, I have not. I will have to check that out. Alex, I am happy that you're here with us as well. Digital hug for you. You're welcome, Mary. Anytime. Anytime, friend. So how are we feeling? How are we feeling? I guess this, I'm not going to make the description box elaborate. I'm just going to put down a little caption to say what this is about. And if you guys want to ask me anything on here, go right ahead. If you want to rant about something, go ahead. We're here to help. I'm good, but I need coffee. Ah. Hello, Jesselyn. Hello, my first. Oh, welcome. Also, have you tried the new blushes from MAC? I did not know MAC had new blushes. I, of course, know about their new eyeshadows, but didn't know. I'm missing some super chats about the new blush. Christina, thank you so much for the super chat. I did not know about the new blushes. I'm going to have to check those out maybe at a later time. Oh, the cream blushes. The cream blushes that came in the translucent packaging that I think they made permanent because the demand was overwhelmingly positive. Probably. Oh, the Fenty. Yes, we have to wait for the Fenty. Hey, Pam, I missed you. Linda, 6 breaths in, 6 breaths out. Lisa, thank you so much. So I spoke to my content coordinator at Super She. That's where I have my live classes. And although their budget is in place, I'm still going to, I might do longer videos just on my own on the platform, because it's funny. A lot of my people who took me at Equinox are used to the hour, whereas people who work out at home or just rely on digital workouts like the half hour. I'm going to segment it. Judy, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going to segment it so that you could do either 30 or do the hour, but you could pick whatever you like. Ah, Britt. Thank you for sharing, Britt, everyone. She's a life coach. She is offering free 30-minute sessions, no strings attached. If you want to contact Britt. And Britt, if you want to drop down in the chat with what's the best way to get in contact with you, or if you are comfortable with me putting your info on my description box, you let me know how you want to do it, friend. And it's important. I would, if you need to talk it out with somebody, talk it out. My daughter Zoe wants to say hello. Hi, Zoe. What's up? Candy, yay, finally catching alive. Speaking of what is happening, I'm a home health nurse and I have to stay calm for the sake of my patients and my family. I'm definitely practicing a lot of mindfulness. I could only imagine, Candy, and thank you so much for your work and your contributions in this time. I'm sure everyone who has encountered your help is beyond grateful as well. Lashante, thanks for coming. Happy to have you as well. Yes, thank you so much, Britt, for offering your services. Karina is probably best. We gotta hunker down on food and money. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you, Tanya. You are so kind. I appreciate you, friend. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Zoe. Yes, banks are open. I think they just have limited people working there. I don't know the details for that. See, Helix, what is it like on the street and why? I haven't been, actually. I've just been at the house, being as productive as I can. I do still take walks because despite what's happening, friends, don't feel like you have to stay indoors. The cautionary details about this whole thing is that you don't come in contact with people in close quarters, right? You can still go out and take a walk, but just don't be in a marathon, right? You can go outside, but just be careful that you keep your distance from other people. And is actually good for you. It lessens your stress. It just helps you it just helps you clear out your mind. So I think it's very important that you still implement some type of movement in your life. And don't be afraid to go outside, especially if there's no one around. If there's no one around, you're going to be fine, right? Just don't go up to someone and high five them, okay? Right, Shannon. Like is good. Exactly. A lot of people have, like yourself, have to go out and still walk their dog. So I think a great opportunity to incorporate that into your life, still given the time. Yeah, go get some fresh air, Lola Rock says. Absolutely. You got to get them fresh airs. Listen to your favorite song, shimmy all the way to the bank. Oh, good. Bonnie started yoga at home again this morning. And if there's any silver lining in all of this, is that maybe we can create newer habits that will help us thrive, help us improve in terms of our wellness and everything surrounding that. T, get out of there is bad. Once you start browsing. But who knows? I mean, a lot of this stuff I wanted was like sold out. Sold out as I was checking out. It was like, nope, that item is no longer available. I was like, ooh, people are snapping these things up fast. Ooh, that sale is dangerous. Sylvie, what's going on? Pete has no weights for an indoor workout today. Anyone have any idea that could be what could be a 15-pound weight? Does Pete have bands? So here's a little tip. A lot of people don't have at-home gyms, like they don't have barbells in their garage and everything. So when you have to rely on body weight training, you have to up the frequency in terms of reps and sets. For instance, if you were deadlifting 130 pounds, right? You will probably now have to rely on single leg squats or single leg hinges or Bulgarian squats, anything in that hip hinge position. But instead of doing 12, you might have to do 30 to 50 reps, right? So now you have to up the rep on that and do more sets to get the same type or similar type of pump. And there are a lot of fitness channels that are offering free body weight workouts. There are a lot of IG lives going on. So the fitness community, yay, is really helping in terms of presenting their specialty with that. Rebecca, I have my own treadmill at home and have not gotten my booty on that. It's okay. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. Even if the treadmill's right next to you. I get it. I had a hard time doing my own little workout today. Listen, that's why motivation is like, screw the motivation. You need that discipline, man. Because when you don't feel like doing something, you still gotta do it. Because when you think about how better you will feel afterwards and how it will benefit your mind and body, you just gotta go in. Yoga with Adrian, I have to check that out. Very stressful, and almost everything is closed. We are not allowed to get out without a written authorization. Where are you writing from, Gigi? Thank you so much. Right, it's just like starting and just keeping with it. Sylvie, I'm so happy my bike is in my car. I'm happy too. Is that the day, Emily? Speaking of dollars, I read the new Tom Ford eye and cheek palettes are coming out 321. Nordy's is so sneaky. They had those new palettes on the new arrivals thumbnail on their page and of course didn't have it. I'm like, why would you do that? That is such a tease. But now I cannot wait. Ooh, man. Man, oh man. Thank you for the date because I texted Michelle Wong. I was like, Michelle Wong, did you see this crap? They're putting the new cheek and eye palette on the thumbnail for new arrivals. It's not even the new arrivals. Oh my goodness. Naomi, love PML, but they need to decide what they want to do with Divine Rose. I know. I don't know if this certain words, hello, the manufacturing is different for this palette versus the other palette. This is a great question, a great concern. Is quite interesting. Like, really, is how many times is it going to sell out and be on sale again? Gigi, so you are from the US. Okay. Thank you so much. And I hope everything works out, and this, not that it's going to get better, but you feel better and the anxiety will lessen a little more. Does the Wayne Gauze 24S apply bronzer differently than the Sonia Worker Fan? Yes, because the Wayne Gauze is synthetic and the Sonia Worker Fan is not. Typically, synthetic fibers don't apply powder as well as natural fibers because they don't have the same cuticles to grab the powder pigments for even distribution. The Hourglass brush collection is 20% off. Oh, I only have 2 Hourglass brushes. They're all right, but I'm happy that I'm not swooning over them. I prefer Wayne eye brushes, but Sonia face brushes. I actually reach for either my Hakuhodo Wayne or, oh, is that it? Yeah, the Hakuhodo or Wayne eye brushes too. Sonia's brushes are very soft, but I love her Builder Pro. Oh, and her Jumbo Blender, forget it. I use that blush now a lot. Didn't know I needed it in my life. It's so good. It's a good packer and blender as well. Refer is great. Refer is like a gateway drug to Japanese brushes, I like to say, because the way they curate their collection is a nice way to get acquainted with typical shapes in Japanese brushes, in the Japanese brush world, and you also get a discount too when buying the complete set. The problem is not so much a problem, but because they're handmade to order, you will have to wait quite a while for your set to come in the mail. Michelle, it's so hard to ignore retail therapy because when you're home and you're just browsing the web and you see all these sales, all these specials, free shipping here, 20% off that, it's just, I get it. It's hard to ignore, but we have to remember financially that, I mean, a recession is inevitable at this point. Oh, Amira, I bought a few things too. Oh, thank you. Lisa, I ordered my refer through Kinky Sweat. Just got my beautiful bronzer brush. Yes! Isn't that bronzer brush magnificent? It is so great. Wait a minute. Carmen, no. So, when my husband threw away my Wayne brushes by mistake, how? Hubs? Oh! How? Oh my god. I don't mean to dwell and make it worse, but oh my god. Hubs, how could you? Everyone's right, like, what? Oh, wait a minute. Rocky, I get it. You just gotta walk away. It's like trying to walk away from a pimple you want to pop. You can't do it or else you regret it. Oh! Heidi, I did not. And I just, I had to keep hold on the funds, and I'll just wait until the next round of brush holders because it's something that I don't need right now, right? It's as beautiful as it is, and how I appreciate the thoughtfulness behind the design and how much I love Sonia. I will have to wait until it restocks. Amira, how? Oh, you gotta let us know about the Terry palette when you get it. Oh, Toya, get out of there. Get out of that Nordy sale, man. So, okay, are we going to share what we bought from the Nordstrom sale? Okay. This is what I got from the Nordstrom sale. Actually, I went to Neiman Marcus because I really wanted the Shade and Illuminate palette. But as I was checking out of Nordy's, it sold out. So I had to go to Neiman Marcus. And although I only got it for 20% off instead of 25% off, I'll eat the $4. And then I got the foundation brush and the Shade and Illuminate brush because I tried them at Nordy's a few weeks back and I was actually impressed by how soft the synthetic fibers were. I think those brushes, although made with synthetic fibers, are made in Japan. Gita, are they really? Oh man, I should have waited, but I was afraid. I was traumatized. That Shade and Illuminate palette in Intensity 1 was flying. Even when I was checking out at Neiman's little alert popped up on my phone. It's like, this item is going fast. You better make a move. I was like, okay, okay, okay. Okay, check out, check out. Oh, I should. That's a great idea. Thank you for suggesting that. I should call for a price adjustment. If the item is still available, of course. Anna, don't be scared of purples. Let me see here. But should I get Lila? My brown eyes will love it, but I'm scared of purples. Don't be scared because the Lila formula is outrageously smooth and will make it a breeze to apply. Excuse me. Dinka, what's going on, friend? Janine, I finally got the Shiseido foundation during the Nordstrom sale. Is the concealer worth it? I love the gel stick. It depends what your skin type is. I believe the gel stick is a little more emollient than the liquid concealer, which will make it better equipped for under eyes, and the liquid concealer for spot concealing on the face. Definitely worth the try. Kat, I think I just got an email from Natasha Denona, like the diamond and blush palettes are 50% off, but I already grabbed those from Sephora. Oh, I'm sorry, Amira, you weren't too keen on the Shiseido foundation. Maybe you'll like the concealer better. I'm sorry about the pause, just waiting for the comments to roll through. I think ND just has limited items on sale, but they're there. But I already picked up the diamond and blush palette already. Hi, Melissa. What's going on, friend? Welcome. Come on in. Maybe it was the Amira, the excuse the I try not to say the filters, the UVA and UVB filters in there. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. Hi. Hi. Ooh, you got the Intense Pillow Talk liner, the aubergine color. And just, let's just take a stroll over Natasha Denona and see what she got on sale. Why not? Hi, Alonza. Come on in. Oh, thank you, Tinka. I appreciate that. Tinka saw my Mented Cosmetics video. Carmen, do you have a recommendation for sunblock? Oh, don't even bother with the sunblock from the US. Get it either Korean or Japanese sunblock or the EV technology. I know the EV technology is hard to get. That stuff is hard to get, but 50ml.com, they have it, but the tax is horrendous. Amira, I was able to resist too. Like, there was a lot on Natasha Denona's site that was like, I needed. Zoe, hi from Japan. What's up? We love your sunscreen, friend. Y'all make good ass sunscreen. We love it. I'm so close. Hi. 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 Oh, that's as low as it could go. Okay, fine. 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 Melt Cosmetics has a sale. Oh boy. Oh, Carmen, can you get a hold of any Korean or Japanese sunscreens like Soko Glam or even the Cray Beauty Beat Shield? Yes, I saw that. So, you know, with the Biosons that I thought quite funny, Sophia, is that the demo that they have, technically, the amount of sunscreen we should be putting on depends on your face size, half a teaspoon. I don't think that young lady was putting on half a teaspoon of sunscreen. I just saw her put like a dot, like here, 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 here. And of course, because it has zinc, zinc leaves behind a cast. Toya, keep us updated. Toya, put half a teaspoon of that Bioscience on your face. Let us know. Shot glass worth for your body, but half a teaspoon for your face. Chemo, 50% off the ND sale. Wish Trend, is that another beauty site? Okay. Ooh, oh my god, chemo, where? 50 mil? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Giselle, I have, but because it's so heavily fragranced, I had to stop using Innisfree. Ooh, Allie, Soko Glam has 20, excuse me, I don't want to spread rumors, 20% off their sale site. Blech. Amazing. Yes, the Purito is good too. Thank you, Anne, per Lab Muffin Beauty. Gigi, you're right. I usually do that even with my Japanese sunscreens. Even though I pour like a half a teaspoon on the back of my hand, I apply it layer by layer. Britt, I still have to try the Claire's. I have to grab that one. Ooh, what site are we talking about, friends? Kat, I think you will love the Nivea. Oh, thank you so much, Kai. Oh, and speaking of, get ready for some Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette remastered videos coming your way. I already did Star Wars, and now I did Midnight Sun. So the remastered playlist is basically me revisiting all my Pat McGrath palettes again and doing 3 looks with them. T, I still need to try that Muji sunscreen, friends. I remember you spoke about it highly in one of your best of videos. I gotta grab that one. It's nice. It looks nice. Is Too Cool for School. I believe Too Cool for School is K-Beauty? I believe. Could be wrong, but I believe. Kat, you might have to grab Muji from their website. We do have a Muji store, which I'm sure is closed at the moment, but you could probably grab it from their website. Amira, right? Might as well take advantage. And I think that, and T brought up a great point in how the Muji looks exceptional under makeup. That's, I feel, why people tend to gravitate toward Japanese and Korean sunscreens, because usually if you apply a sunscreen made in the States, people feel inclined to still apply a primer, but the Japanese and Korean sunscreens are formulated to be applied with makeup, so it can look cosmetically elegant and just lay down beautifully. Britt, let me get Muji. Everyone get the Muji now. Everyone's gonna get the Muji tea. Oh. Everyone's get the Muji. Ange, have you tried any of the newer UVA filters like Tinosorb S&M? Or do those break you out as well? Britt, it is. The Elta, it does, but I still smell the zinc. It's really weird. Like, I'm really funny with that. You are. Listen, T, we both are. It's okay. Enabler. You know what I mean? Britt, you know what I mean? Because I have the Elta. I dig the Elta. I also have a sunscreen, the Ultra Sun. Hey, whenever you get it. Stay right here. Stay right here. Oh, you know what? Do you just want to see all the sunscreen that I have? I've been wanting to do this video for ages, friends. I wanted to do my sunscreens around the world. Here we go. We got the Beach Shield from Crave. Shout out to my girl, Melissa Martin. She's from Australia, and she sent me these ultraviolet sunscreens that you cannot get from, like, you have to get them over there. So she was so nice to grab the Clean Screen Mattifying Mineral Sunscreen, and then we have the Supreme Screen Hydrating Facial Sunscreen. These have fragrance, but they're really good. They're really good. And then I have the Elta. I got the Elta. I mean, I use her. The La Roche-Posay, I gotta say, kind of blows, unfortunately. I tried it though. I just don't like how, even though it's not made with fragrance, you can still, and I'm not against alcohol, I just still smell the alcohol even well after I applied it. I got the Centella. This is the original. They did make it fragrance free. Let me see here. Oh, this is, I was sent this. Oh my goodness. The name escapes me and I feel so terrible. I have to look at my phone. This is Nivea UV Face Shine Control. This is from Australia. This is SPF 50. Yeah, I got a bucket of sunscreen. I am serious. Serious, okay? Oh, this right here, the Ultraceuticals SPF 30. This is also from Australia. This is amazing stuff. Amazing. Supergoop, I think, is cool. Here's the thing with UVA filters from Japan, Australia, and South Korea. They are, yes, more cosmetically elegant, but they are better defenders against UVA rays, right? Those are the rays that add pigment to your skin, and that could make your hyperpigmentation darker. If you have melasma, it could worsen it. And the UVA filters like avobenzone and zinc oxide leaves behind that casts, and it's just not great to be applied in large amounts. And avobenzone breaks down very quickly. And yes, Ashley, thank you. They have a PA+++, and Ashley, correct me if I'm wrong, that system is parallel to our broad spectrum testing, but the PA test is a lot more detailed and reliable than the broad spectrum. And that's why the filters that these sunscreens have are just far superior against UVA and UVB protection than the sunscreens made here in the US, basically because the FDA is just way behind in this newer technology. So that's why I'm like, I'm not even going to mess with Supergoop, because I'm beyond the Supergoop, okay? Oh, here it is, the unscented Centella. Here it is. And what else I got? Oh, I got Daily Face Sun Scents. This is not even like I got my Evie over there. I got another Beach Shield. Oh, and I have the Avene. Unfortunately, the Avene has fragrance. Unfortunately. Maria, who traveled to the UK, was so nice to get me some. Oh, T, go get your drink. Say hi to Ray Ray. Hi, Ray Ray. Ruff, ruff. Hi, Ray Ray. And I have a couple of here that are like whatever, but those are like my mains. Yeah, right. I agree. Supergroup. I applaud their efforts in providing lots of types of different sunscreen products, right? Like they have sunscreen eye cream, sunscreen makeup primer, sunscreen powder, sunscreen this. But all in all, I just need one good sunscreen. Like I don't need all of that. You know what I mean? So I just stick to what I like. And that's a wrap. Ray Ray, why are you sleeping? We're chatting, okay? We still need an SPF vid. Why? Hold on, I'm gonna scroll back up because I've been using Neutrogena for a bit, no cast, and I'm mind blown on what I don't know about SPF and makeup. It's still coming. I always feel apprehensive about doing SPF videos because there's so much knowledge to be presented, and sometimes I don't feel I'm as eloquent and articulate in providing those details like other channels. Like Lab Muffin is amazing, and Got the Mista, Renee, amazing. And sometimes I get tongue-tied in relaying that information and I get stressed out. Yeah, Allie, you're right. I should just do the basics and stop worrying. Exactly. The basics are that people should be wearing sunscreen every day, and yes, it could vary depending on the season, right? I would usually wear SPF 50 on the daily during the spring and summer months, and then during fall winter I will bump it down back to 30 because the UV rating is not as high. And I agree, Lab Muffin, Gothamista, all the way. They are faves for life. Yes, I love that you love the Beat Shield. Carmen, see what I start with sunscreen? And we love you for it, Carmen. That's a wrap. Yes, Ashley, index. Thank you. That was the word that I was trying to think of, not rating. The UV index is not as high during fall and winter in NYC. Could be different elsewhere depending on the climate. Oh, no. Okay. I would never. See, people don't realize that sunscreens need to be tested, and it is a product that is very complicated to make. That's something I will never ever try to do. That's something I would definitely buy forever. Britt, I don't know if Muji is counterfeit on Amazon. Toya, I'm making a sunscreen list. Yeah, I did at one point as well. Ashley, Florida. Yeah, Florida, y'all's UV index is super high all the time. Absolutely. What about reapplying sunscreen during the day? So fun fact, I also listened to the Beauty Brains and also the Eco Well, and I believe it was the Eco Well. She was interviewing a was it a cosmetic chemist? I forgot what her role was. She was saying that the reapplication instructions come from the fact that we don't actually apply enough sunscreen from the get-go on the first application, that people probably just do the ... and call it a day. So the reapplication instructions is to make up for the fact that you probably have to reapply more, since that first application will wear off quite quickly. I apply a bunch, like you saw in my March Get Ready With Me. So during the summertime, instead of reapplying, I would wear a wide brimmed sun hat that's that's treated with SPF. You got to do that. That, or just walk in the shade, have an umbrella, and it has made a tremendous difference. I didn't have to worry about putting it over makeup. I just put on my wide brimmed hat, call it a day. Do I still? It's in my closet. She's coming out for the summertime. But it was just so easy then to worry about reapplying sunscreen over your makeup if you did wear makeup, which I did all the time. Hey Tiffany, what's going on, right? Hats are the way to go. Hats are the way to go. Britt, I have an Asian old lady visor and I don't care. I need to get an old lady visor. Like, I want that thing like out to here. You're not gonna touch me, son. You're not gonna touch me. Okay. You're not gonna touch this face. Right? You know what I'm saying? Sophia. Goop will start shilling parasols. Right before you know it, Goop's gonna be selling umbrellas at Sephora. Wallaroo, I gotta check that out. Where do you get your headband? I got this from Claire's, actually, because one day I forgot my headband and I needed it desperately, so I just bought one off the cuff, and I just get them in different colors. Oh wow, Allie, I live in Kentucky and some derby hats are on sale because we moved it to September. Yeah, it's a lot of events. The makeup show here, NYC, moved to August instead of it now being in May. Oh, can you please let me know if is it sky or ski? I need to know. I feel like I've always said sky, but I don't know if it's ski. Let me know. My head, Jamie K, my head and hair are so gigantic, so I struggle with hats. You know, okay, you know what? Hold on, fam. Jamie, you gotta get this hat. Oh, you gotta get this hat. Where is it? Oh no, I gotta find it. Where is it? Oh no, is it here? I can't find it, Jamie. Oh, I see where it is. Hold on, fam. Don't do this at home. Jamie. San Diego. Look at that. Poof, intact. Don't need to change my hairstyle. Don't talk to me. Don't talk. Don't talk to me. This is what you gotta do. This is the best. This is the best item I have ever bought. Okay, let me tell you why. I don't have to worry about reapplying sunscreen. I don't have to worry about my face being burnt. Listen, you got the poof. You just Velcro that right up. And if you want to be ultra fabulous, ultra fabulous, you called? I'm busy. This is the look right here, okay? So listen, these were a gift from a client. I couldn't believe it. I didn't buy these sunglasses, friend. These were a gift. My client knew a friend that works at Tom Ford. She gave her some sunglasses and she gave them to me. And I said, thank you very much. I am undeserving, but this is the outfit. Hello. Audrey, is that you? Yeah, I rarely wore these because I was so scared to lose them. But yeah, fam, this is the hat I rely on because Jamie, like you, I always thought, how am I gonna wear a hat? How? And I could have done you know, braids or something, or I could have done double strand twist so the hair could lay down flatter. But I'm like, this is the look. This is like my look. But then I found this hat and it was a wrap. It was a wrap. That was it. Sold, committed for life. Oh, yoga, listen. Yoga with Mo, that's a good merch idea. That's a good idea, friends. Thank you for putting it out there. You never know. You know what I'm saying, Jamie? That's it. I don't have time and I'm lazy. I'm lazy with this. I do this every day. I could do something else. Sometimes I do my wash and go, I let it down. But that's it. That's the extent of it. Okay, T. Even with braids, my look is an obnoxious sculptural top knot, which is what I would do as well, because it just lifts. It just lifts everything up, you know? It just gives you that sculpt. I want to get a visor too. I want to get friends. We are 65 minutes in. Oh my god. Oh, it's pronounced ski, but I never. Oh, answer. But I answered to Sky too. Name is Niskija. Is the J silent? Thank you for telling me. I could now say it with confidence. Ski. I love you so much. So much. How are we feeling? I'm not saying this chat is going to make you feel better about the situation, but I just kind of want to hang out with the squad tonight. And I'm going to come back on FriYAY. It's going to be a 2 live chat type of a week. Maybe next week too, depending on how all this goes. Because despite the social isolation that we are all encouraged to do, and that how I wholeheartedly agree with those efforts, we have to stay connected. We have to stay connected. We have to text our friends. We have to check in with everyone. You know what I'm saying? And this is where, right, I always say how the internet could be really evil and bad. This is where it's good. This is where it's good. Thank goodness we have this. Because can you imagine if we didn't? And we're so accustomed to this, right? We're so accustomed to this digital interaction that if we didn't have it at this time, it would be insane. You know what I mean? Oh, thanks, Rocky. I really appreciate that. So with that said, friends, I hope this provided you with some levity. We chatted a little bit, we giggled a little bit, and whatever happens from now till Friday, we'll make sure to talk about it. But definitely going forward, check in with your buds, check in with your fam. I'll be here again on FriYAY. Oh no, Natalie, there are people without power in Utah. Oh, my heart goes out to them as well. So it could be a lot worse, friends. It could definitely be a lot worse. Yes, Lisa, now is the time to use our ability to connect and support one another. Absolutely. All right, fam. We're going to cut out. I want to put this live up on the main feed. And I'll see you all back here on Friday night. The 7 p.m. work, I used to do at 7:30 because our schedules were different, right? But I think maybe we could do 7. Y'all will let me know on the community board. Everyone have an amazing night. Stay safe. We'll get through this a day at a time, okay? If you're having an anxiety or panic attack, don't go through it alone. Call somebody, okay? Call somebody, even if it has to be a rant via the phone, via email. Reach out to somebody, okay? Don't go at this alone. It is not the time. And with that said, hearts to everyone, hugs to everyone. I will see you all on Friday night.